Oh, we got some first reviews for 28 Years Later. Also, the Rotten Tomatoes score. I'm really looking forward to this film. I think the fact that they released that first teaser/trailer with Rudyard Kipling's boots in the background was just inspired. So I'm looking forward to this, genuinely. You know, Danny Boyle's back. Interesting story, it seems. And the critics seem to love it. So, look, it is what it is. You guys can, I guess, speculate on whether they're telling the truth or not. But I'm hoping they're telling the truth because I really do actually want this to be good. So there is absolutely some internal bias there for sure. But let's take a look, shall we? The first reviews. Hit subscribe if you are new here, guys. Please do. Turn that bell notification on because YouTube is doing something very strange with the algorithm at the moment. You will be aware of it. You've seen it. You get to your homepage. You're like, what the hell is this? What is this garbage populating me on the homepage? Well, that's screwing your favourite content creators over, it seems. But anyway, let's take a look, shall we? My ramble out the way. So this article is quite good. And it says, Danny Boyle and Alex Garland's 28 Years Later is now in theatres. Or will be tomorrow in certain regions. Yeah, tomorrow for me, it seems. I need to take a look and see. I don't think I can watch it today. But basically, the review embargo has lifted last night. Normally that's a sign of disaster. They release the embargo as close to the movie's playing date as possible. Normally that's quite bad news, but yeah, it doesn't seem to be for this. There is some negativity, but for the most part, yeah, it's universal praise. It's near universal praise. So 93 reviews so far, 95% on Rotten Tomatoes. Which is good. Like, that's good. As a aggregate website, that's a good sort of general census, it seems. So anyway, let's have a look and see what the reviews are. So here it is. You can see it here. 28 years later, 95% fresh. I don't think it's changed. It didn't when I last checked anyway. Oh, it's gone down a little bit. 93%. That's fine. 101 reviews. So here's what people are saying. 28 years later is a bleak, tender, gorgeously shot iPhone apocalypse, because it was shot on the iPhone apparently. Part horror, part humanist fable that is not for the faint-hearted. Alfie Williams shines, Edwin Riding steals scenes, and it's as full of dread as it is of love. Be prepared to be on the edge of your seat. And you can see Ralph Fiennes looking jacked. He got pretty jacked for his role in what was it? It was like a Odysseus, I think it was, if I remember rightly. But good on him for getting in shape at that age. Christ. Boots, 28 Years Later is an odd film. Much more surreal and smaller scale than I expected. With some surprisingly tender and even heartbreaking moments. There's also a bunch of somersaulting Jimmy Savile impersonators. What? What? All in all, I really liked it. But I'll need to let it sit for a while before even attempting a review. Comma is a standout, but young Alfie Williams is definitely one to watch. Oh yeah, it's incredibly tense and gruesome. So, this isn't negative. Doesn't seem to be negative anyway. There's lots of positivity there. Just looks like someone gathering their thoughts. 28 years later rules. Boyle and Garland are back with a film that keeps you emotionally invested, intellectually curious, and constantly uncomfortable in the best possible way. It's a little uneven along the way, but also kinetic, tense, and surprising. Full review below, which I'm not going to get to, I don't care. So 28 Years Later is a horrifically beautiful masterpiece from Danny Boyle. Perfectly balanced. There's a new story and sequel. That's good. Relentlessly pulse-pounding, gorgeous cinematography, and incredible performances from Jodie Comer and Alfie Williams. Unmissable. Remember, this is not just one film, right? It's the beginning of a new trilogy of films. So they've already shot 28 Years Later, The Bone Temple, and there's one more movie after that. So, yeah. Apparently it reinvents the zombie genre again. So that's good. I mean, that's what you want, right? You want something to be a bit different. In a good way, you know. You don't want something different that's not good. It's like having a one-pronged fork. I mean, that's different, but it's not good, is it? Anyway, 28 Years Later is definitely mixed. It feels like an uneven season of TV with some thrilling sections and some that will make you scratch your head. Horror hounds are in for a treat with the gore, but it's not nearly as much of a horror movie as you'd think. Yeah, but, well, I don't think that's necessarily bad, but yeah, who knows? Sean Chandler, friend of the channel, says 28 years later was a mixed bag for me. There's plenty of gnarly zombie action, unexpected poignant moments, and lore expansion. But it's also tonally and stylistically all over the place. Some bold, weird choices work. Others were head scratchers. Good, but also disappointing. Shame. Shame. So that is an out and out negative, really, isn't it? As a pure horror experience, 28 years later is ferocious, fizzing with adrenaline. Danny Boyle and Alex Garland return to the infected apocalypse in a long-awaited sequel in cinemas this Friday, so they liked it. That's just Empire. Let's take a look and see if there's any more in these reviews. I mean, top critics, 97. All critics, 93. Let's take a look and see. Let's have a look at what, more of the negative ones, right? So you can get an idea of what they think. So 28 years later has the basis of a solid story and characters with a few standouts in Williams and Fiennes. But the movie also reaches its highest potential in a few moments. Okay. There are several things wrong here, from a cruddy visual style to incoherent action scenes to a listless lead performance. That's pretty damning. I guess you either like or dislike the visual style. That's subjective, isn't it? It's not an objective thing. The otherwise visually stunning and well-acted horror mostly misses the mark. See, there you go. They liked... Again, it does seem to be subjective on the visuals. So I am purposely getting to the negative stuff, by the way, guys. Purposely right now. What we got here? Here's another one. For all the possible directions this narrative could have taken, you can't help but wonder why this is the one the filmmakers landed on. Yeah? Well, remains to be seen, I guess. Boyle and Garland are obviously entitled to add a smirk or two, but they have no complaints if the muddled tone flies over the heads of audience members. That's not good. 28 years later tries hard to outpace the original film and keep up with the culture at large, but instead it lumbers slowly behind. It's not really a review, but okay. 28 years later is a thrilling and edge-of-your-seat sequel that falls completely flat on its face by trying too much. This is the biggest heartbreak of the year. Ooh, bad. That's perhaps probably the worst one yet. From someone that seemingly genuinely wanted it to be good. Is there any others? Is there any others? No. So there you go. There's all the negative ones. I was going to see whether our favourite reviewer had reviewed it. You know who I'm talking about. Grace Randolph. Don't think she has. Amazingly. God damn that woman. So there you go. Those are the reviews. It seems pretty positive to me, all in all, but it remains to be seen, and it remains to be seen for you guys as well. What do you guys think? Let me know down below. Take care. Bye-bye now.